So today we're gonna try and do this YouTube channel thing. Let's see how it goes. A couple ingredients for this chicken wraps. So apparently we can't use the Segway in Aldi. So we've got the onions, we've got the sweet, mate, we forgot the cheese. Final cheese. So we have red onions, sweet pepper, plain wraps, cheese, chicken, lettuce. We've got some black pepper, all-purpose seasoning, and liquid seasoning. You can get these ingredients in your local Tesco's, Sainsbury's. Very cheap, easy, complements the meal very well.
We recommend Aldi though, right?
I could recommend Aldi because very cheap.
You guys know how it is.
White cabbages also.
White cabbage.
So now we go into the whole process of like prepping it, cutting up the veg and stuff, putting it all together before we put it into the pan. And then we move on to doing the chicken afterwards. Simple process, nice and easy. I like to use two different colours because it makes the meal colourful, makes it look tasty and nice. Obviously we don't need all of this, so we just literally just cut a decent chunk out. It's according to how many people you're feeding or how long you want the meal to last. I know we just cut off like just a little segment of it. Now once you have everything washed, we can then move up to slicing and dicing. I like to do really fine so it's easier to cook. It makes it a lot faster as well. So it's just literally do it however you really like it. So according to how fine you want it, how thick.
Remember guys, a sharp knife is a safe knife.
So now that we've had all of our veg, we'll put it all together. Get our hands in there, just mix it up really. I like to put just Caribbean home, we always just like to season everything, make sure it tastes good. So I just always add like a little bit of all-purpose seasoning in there and just a tiny bit of black pepper. Obviously if you're making this meal for yourself or just for a couple of people, you wouldn't need all these ingredients, so you could substitute for half an onion and maybe one sweet pepper. That's really it.
So this is probably for about what, 4 or 5 people?
Yep. So now we move on to the chicken. Chicken is not something you want to mess with because you can get sick if not done properly.
Don't reuse this board with your veg. You've got chicken on it. Don't use that knife again that you've got chicken on. And wash your damn hands, guys.
So you just cut them into little dices. We only got 3 breasts.
You can do it with corn too, guys, if there's any veggies out there.
Vegetarian, just goes well with vegetarian meals as well.
You know what, you don't even need chicken, you can just make the veg wrap. It's really, really good.
I know a lot of people don't like to touch meat with their hands directly. You can also use like gloves, just like everyone just does it differently, but I really like to get my hands in there to make sure it's all marinated and goes well together. So again, put a bit of black pepper in there, all-purpose seasoning, and just a little bit of liquid seasoning.
These are our recommendations. You can season it how you want, really.
How I like to do the chicken is like, I call it, we steam it first before we put it into the wraps, into the veg I mean. So as according to how many chicken is, you just want a smaller ratio of water than to the chicken. You don't really want to boil it, you just steam it, so it's just slightly cooking before you add it with all the veg. So now we want to start doing the veg. So you want it to get like a nice soft texture. You don't want it to be too crunchy when you're eating into the wrap. So we have on low heat. On wok is always good to do this. If not, you could do it in a very big frying pan. Just make sure you keep your eye on it as always. Just take your time. So we add a bit of oil in there, not too much.
Sesame oil is good.
Sesame oil is good, but you can also use your vegetable oil if you like. Olive oil is also good. So you take your veg, just add it, just cover it. So every 2 to 3 minutes, you just want to stir it. You just want to make sure nothing sticks to the bottom of the pot. So after 25 minutes, the chicken should be ready.
The perks of being the cameraman.
So we get the guinea pig to try the food to make sure it's alright.
Hot. This way cooking chicken, it's soft, it's easy, you're not going to burn stuff like with a frying pan. So the cameraman gets the awful job. Oh,
you get to eat, don't you?
Great cheese.
You get to eat, don't you?
So cheese is an option. You don't have to have cheese with it. We like it, but if you don't want to have cheese, that's fine. You know, you put what you want in it. You can grate as much as you think you need. That's quite a lot for just us two.
If you just get some mayo, type that you like, just put some in there. Then you add a bit of sweet chili sauce. You mix that in together. Since the chicken's gone in there, spend 15 minutes. You just have to make sure it's just not too crunchy, just a nice texture of how you really want it. That's good.
Nice and soft.
We really like Aldi wraps because they're great size. Like you can make really good size wraps with this. Just a couple of these do feel quite filled already. First, I also put like your recommended sauce or whatever sauce you want to put on there. Put a bit of cheese on that. Then get a little bit of your chicken, your veg. Get some lettuce. Okay. There isn't really any key to really getting this, but there's a good way if you just cover the base, you fold each side over, and you just eat it like that. That's really a good way to do it as well. So thank you for watching Uni On The Dime. Just click on this guy's head to subscribe, leave a like and a comment below. We would love to hear some feedback from you guys, and we'll be uploading the next episode soon. Bye.
You guys need to try this. Well, that was fucking worth it. Okay.
Leave a comment. It'd be great to hear back some feedback from you guys, and we'll update our program very soon.
We're still recording, by the way.
Oh my god, no way!
Yeah.